Okay, tonight we went to one of our perennial favorites. This has been a top haunt for us for years now.
Yes.
Basement of the Dead in Aurora. What was your thought this year?
Once again, it's outstanding. I know I sound like a broken record, but I absolutely love this haunt. Every year it's just as good, if not better, than the year before. And the other thing, I know I repeat a lot every year, but if there's one haunt you're gonna go see, if you're limited and you just want to find one haunt, pay haunt to go to, that's the one to go to. Basement of the Dead. Excellent. The actors are fantastic. They're all over you. It's so intense. The costuming is great. The sets are great. Everything about it is outstanding. And now they've added, actually they have a couple escape rooms and a zombie shoot right there with the haunt, so you can spend some time there. I mean, it's more than just the haunt. And of course it's two haunts. You've got the regular Basement of the Dead, and then you've got Shattered, which is a 3D haunt with, you'll have a flashlight and clowns, and they were great. These clowns just kept popping up, the same ones, and they come around. They were very entertaining. Enjoyed that a lot. Basement of the Dead, outstanding. I mean, the whole thing, excellent experience. If you want to go out and have a good time, just do several things. You can do the escape room, do the zombie shoot, do the haunts. Perfect evening out. Fantastic. This is definitely Hall of Fame.
Was there anything that stood out for you in the haunt this year?
Everything.
Rooms and actors. Anything in
Rooms.
particular?
Well, the church scene in the regular haunt, that's always excellent. Full of actors. There were these creepy nuns, and there was this the guy. He had like a microphone. He was like a DJ up like on the altar, like above, and then this other guy with this mask. But there were like the actors. They were all so good. It's like hard to even name them all. Everybody was excellent. I mean, they're just great. And but I love Basement of the Dead. It's actually Hall of Fame again, once again, and it's already a Golden Chainsaw contender. So it's won, last couple of years, and it's always fantastic, and it's right in the running again. I know it's still early in the season, so we have a lot of haunts to see, but definitely it's Hall of Fame.
Okay, I'm going to sound like a broken record too, but Basement of the Dead is outstanding. As Laura said, if you could tell somebody about one haunt, and I get asked this question a lot from various people at work and other places via the horror tours, etc. They ask, well, what's the best haunt in Illinois? What's the best haunt to go to? And always, without a doubt, I always say Basement of the Dead. Now, there are many haunts that we love. That doesn't mean that other haunts aren't as good or anything like that. But for an all-around experience, if I had to break it down category by category, from set design to costuming to makeup to acting, everything is top-notch here. It's a shorter haunt, but you'd never know it. Okay, it seems like you're in there for a long, long time. You don't want it to end. The layout changes every year. Some of the rooms stay the same, some of the rooms are different. But the rooms that stay the same are really quality stuff, like the crypt scene that Laura was talking about. This is fantastic, okay? It's almost as if you're going down into a crypt. There are church pews in there. There's this creepy nun. There were two of them. One of them was upside down when we walked in there, which is just right away it sets the tone. And then this other creepy nun with sort of a melty face. She had a nun's habit on with this melty face, and she would fly at you along a pew and then backwards. And that's one of the things that the actors do really well in Basement of the Dead. They'll come towards you like this, and then they'll back away. But not totally away. They're still there. And plus, if you look behind you, they're still there. For example, this guy with sort of this animal head with horns, he was in the crypt. He kept showing up in the corner of different rooms. I don't know how he got there, but all of a sudden there he is. And meanwhile, we have 2 or 3 other actors following us, and out of the corner of my eye, I see this guy. He's like in the corner doing this, and he's just there, and he's creepy, and it was awesome. Outstanding. I can't really express, because every person in there really puts something into their character. There is not one single character in there that I think is just, I've seen that before, or, they make weird sounds, they make weird movements, they change their head. I have to give a special mention to the nurse in the hospital scene, because she was standing against the wall next to a mannequin, and she blended in so well. She got us both as we were walking by.
Yeah, I forgot to mention her, yes.
Outstanding, but every actor in there is great.
They're all top notch.
The insect-headed guy in the spider room area, he wanted to do something with my head, like eat it or something, which was fine, if he wanted to do that. But he was very polite about it, which I liked. That was nice of him. But he was really cool. And again, Basement of the Dead excels at, if you're scared, and you're the type of person who's in a haunt, and you get through a room and you're like, boy, I'm glad I got rid of that room because that actor was really freaking me out. Well, you'll see that actor again. Basement of the Dead excels at that. You think the actor's gone? No, they're back. And this year, Shatter did the same thing. These clowns were following us from room to room, and they just kept popping up, and they were not in your face annoying. As you know, long-term watchers of our reviews will know that we get annoyed when people are in your face in sort of that way where you want them to just go away. No, we were welcoming it. These people were in our face, but in just a really funny, sort of amusing, clever way. Outstanding. The wait entertainment's outstanding. The DJ's outstanding. You're going to have a good time just standing in line looking at all the actors, the wait entertainment. And like Laura said, there's escape room, which was really fun. 5-minute escape room, really good stuff. And the zombie shoot as well. I'm not necessarily a fan of that kind of thing, the zombie shoot, but I really enjoyed this one. So
I liked it.
it was quality. No, it was quality. It definitely was, if that's your thing. Overall, Basement of the Dead is everything you want in a haunt. It gives you that creepy feeling. It's not over the top in an annoying way. They don't tell stories. You don't walk in there and listen to a long, boring story about something. The actors know how to sell it. They know when to stop, and they know when to keep going. It's just outstanding. Definitely Hall of Fame this year, yet again. And it is in the running for our Golden Chainsaw. There can be only one, ladies and gentlemen, only one pay haunt that gets the Golden Chainsaw every year. Again, in the running. So, outstanding Hall of Fame for me.
This one, it just seemed a little more laid back, which, you know, I mean, for one, I don't know, it's just kind of cut. I lost my train. I don't know what I'm saying. Okay, let me know when I can start again. Where should I start off?
You were saying this year.
Okay.
So just start with this year.
Yeah, this year, it didn't have, I mean, like you said, it might have had been due to, like, not as many actors. Of course, we went on opening weekend. That could have made a difference. Maybe they just weren't, oh, no, I hiccuped. Hang on.
We're getting so many blooper reel items.
I know, this is terrible. All right, where should I start again?
This year.
This year.
Maybe we'll finish this review this year.
Yeah, maybe we will. This year, I think...
Or maybe not.